Long wave today. We're doing a long wave. That's it. I'm so unprepared for this. I'm so unprepared. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. We are back with Hellblade's Senua's Sacrifice. Tonight was meant to be Final Fantasy VIII. I have decided I can only play Final Fantasy VIII with all the funny voices that I do when I've had a reasonable day at work. Today was not a reasonable day at work, so we are going to hit things in hell. That's good, right? That's good. That's good. That's a good decision. It's nothing serious at work, just it was a bit of a day. So Hellblade was really cool. DollyWhiskers threatened me with injury in case I didn't play it, because Dolly is really invested in the story, and I hope some people are also invested in the story, because this game is all-encompassing and is very nice. On that subject, I will post a thing in the chat. Let me just find it, because I recorded a message. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to post this, and we're going to pin it. This is a bit of a warning for everybody. This game is a lot. We played like 3 hours of it yesterday. Lots of themes related to mental health, psychosis, and mental illness. Let me just start again. Lots of themes relating to psychosis and mental illness. So I will go on record now and say, if that doesn't feel like it's your bag and you're already in chat, please feel free to leave. I do not hold it against you if you decide to tap out based off that message I've just posted in chat. This game is all encompassing and it might not be certain people's things. And I completely respect that. I am not going to be that guy that says, please stick around to enjoy my content, like to the detriment of your own mental health. That's not cool. So yeah, fair warning, that's going to be pinned, the entire thing, so people that are coming in can read it. You know, it's a bit of a low note to start a stream with, but I figured Sky sourced that message for me yesterday while I was streaming. It was a really good idea. I sort of did my own little trigger warning at the beginning, but that's a lot more all-encompassing. It is UK bias. So, of course, if you are affected by anything that is depicted in this game today, please contact a similar mental health service local to you. Obviously, I can't account for everybody. UK is much easier to go with. But that's it. Other than that, this game is absolutely brilliant. I can parry in it. That's incredible. Also, I've not said hello to everybody in chat. That was rude. DollyWhiskers, Kirby Little Fox, Makeshift, and Sky Alucard. I hope you're having a brilliant day. As I said, work was a little stressful today, so no Final Fantasy, Hellblade instead. Hope you're doing well. Are you sure you can parry? I have parried multiple times with great success. Welcome, Firewalker. I hope you have had a good day. I think you weren't working today, because I saw Kirby's yesterday was good for me, so slept in today. Cool. I mean, that's nice. A nice line once in a while is good. I have a half day tomorrow, which I'm sort of looking forward to. Less because I have to take the cat to the vet and Dolly to the hospital. But other than that, I get to like come home at midday and just sort of have a nice lunch, sit and chill the rest of the afternoon. It should be good. Yeah, I think you weren't working today, Firewalk. I hope it was okay. It was my 1 year affiliate anniversary and I did a stream. That's cool, Makeshift. Can you pin two messages? I can't see the two messages if that's the case. I'm off today and tomorrow, so you got to deal with me more. That's cool. I mean, Firewalker, you say that like we don't like dealing with you. Makeshift, congratulations on hitting your 1 year anniversary, though. That's exciting. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Your username, I always struggle with typing. I'm sorry. Shout out. CSCH Wars 85. I can touch type 100 words a minute. I struggle to type your username every single time. Please go and follow. Please go and follow Makeshift. They are brilliant. They play a lot of Minecraft. They are an all-round good bean and member of our Minecraft SMP. So it would be very cool if you go drop them a follow, especially now that they've been going a year. I meant more of the clipping of all your embarrassing and funny moments. I mean, that's cool too. I don't want to let you in on a secret. I'll let you in on a secret, Firewalker, but everybody else in the chat is not. Just don't listen to this. This is just for Firewalker. I use those clips for TikTok. You are saving me time. Not regularly, because I'm definitely one of those TikTokers that's like, okay, I'm going to post a video, and then it gets like 250 views. And then I'm like, okay, don't do it for another month, get another 250 views, and we sort of tick along like that. I think I would have to be posting like 9 times a day to sustain some level of actual growth on that platform. You're making content with your own content? You put content, we put content in your content. That was like an exhibit. Like, what was the... Not Dude, Where's My Car? What was that show that Exhibit did in the 90s on MTV where they did up old cars? Yo, dog, we put content in your content. Oh, that was 10 minutes solid of talking to chat. Now it's actually time to play a video game. We're going to get rid of the music. Go away, music, you're drunk. And then we're going to turn the game up. Continue. Pimp My Ride. I loved Pimp My Ride. I really wanted, when, like, I think like everybody else did, I wanted to go on Pimp My Ride with an old car and get like a fish tank in my car in the 90s, but I was also like a 10-year-old and I didn't understand how probably badly those cars were put together, because I can't imagine those cars are still on the road today. Oh, okay. So this was where we killed the fire god Surtur and got his mark, and then we ran all the way back to the main room, but apparently it saved us at the previous boss kill. So we're going to have to do the run again. That's not too bad.
Druth was a troubled man. A scholar turned slave. They tortured him. Took him with them on their raids. Drove him to madness. Spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world.
I'm sure that's fine. I don't know why I'm going back through the building. I didn't need to come up here. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Why am I doing this again? Come on, Senua, let's go for a run. Let me just confirm again that I'm massively in love with this woman's hair, and I would like this is what I want my beard to look like one day. Maybe not dreadlocks in my beard, because that's a bit weird, but it's pretty cool. I like the beads.
Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. If his tales of hell were true, then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him, until she too could see what he saw.
We're going to hell, everybody. It's in the title. It's spelt in the correct way as well. 1L. Helheim. How's everybody's day? Like, have you done anything exciting today? Tell me about it, please. I want to know. I went to work, ate a sausage roll. Going to work's not that exciting. I'm really sorry to break it to you. Maybe if I worked as a skydiver or something like that. But I work in an office. There are dogs in the office. That's always a good time.
Before?
I have died multiple times.
It's a serious question. When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
With the
Why
mark
are you
of
whispering?
Raven and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Let's bloody go.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it.
I like the one going shush, she's done it in the background. That's quite sweet.
It's so dark. It's dark. The darkness. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross into hell.
Yeah, they aren't awful all the time. There's some of them are quite nice. We went grocery shopping and now I'm building a popsicle condo for our hamster who doesn't like to burrow. That's about it. Well, that's quite nice. What's your hamster's name? Yes, we also want to see it. We want to see the hamster and the house, please.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
Oh god, is he flayed? Are we about to see a flaying?
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul.
This guy has Alan Rickman vibes.
To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt. By
They
your
flayed
darkness
him.
within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
No!
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
Hello, Alan Rickman. This is Alan Rickman. Sorry, just to take you out the really dramatic moment. And if I might say okay, and if I might say spooky. You may. I will allow it.
Darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon him to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. there is nothing else left.
I missed Druth. Druth was a bit weird, but he was at least kind. Creepy disembodied voice is creepy dough. Hi, I've got something for you. It's in my hand right here. Oh, it's a stabbing.
The gods made you a warrior.
Hug him with your pokey stick.
It's your calling.
That parry dough.
You won! Ready, capable warrior. Remember your teeth down!
Why set them apart when there is a new road ahead?
Danger
The only
hugs.
one that makes any sense.
Danger hugs. Danger hugs. I'm gonna make these men into rugs. They'll look good in my living room. When they get dirty, I'll give them a broom. Look out. Here come the danger hugs. Oh my god. Go down! Down, boy! You've been bad! You've been naughty! That's probably why you're in hell.
Finish this! End it now! She finished him!
He took a good bit of killing. Give Kara a danger hug from me next time you see her.
Every gate you open.
Thank you for recording that.
Brings another challenge.
Go! Left hook. Who'd the... He's got an axe! He wants to ask me a question. Nope, nope, nope. Not getting in the middle of that knife fight, thanks. I died. Death in this game is a bad idea. Oh, I'm suddenly alive again. That's weird.
Don't give up! Don't give
Oh,
up!
don't get hit by that, basically.
You're a better fighter!
Can I ask when death is a good idea? Every time you die in this game, I have rot on one of my arms, and every time I die in this game, the rot gets further up my arm, and every time I die, if it touches my brain, I have to play the entire game again. Or at least that's what's been hinted to me. I don't know if I'll be able to reset to the beginning of the chapter, or if I'll literally have to go from scratch. Part of me kind of hopes that it's go from scratch in a really, like, accomplished sort of way if I can finish the game. If it's from the beginning of the chapter, it's less threatening, but it's still a step back every time I die, in theory. Oh. I killed him. Level of concentration in this game.
Behind you.
I really like the fighting in this game. The sword play in it feels really good. Because they don't always. No, get off the wall. Get off the wall. Get off the wall. Everyone get on the floor. Everybody loves the dinosaur. Come on, just die. Just continue to... Just keep hitting.
They're winning. Stand up straight.
Let's try it out.
He's gone.
Nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, the swordplay in this game feels absolutely fantastic, and I highly recommend you give it a go if you're that way inclined. If Elden Ring swordplay felt like this, I would be all up in that game's grill. That's not how I speak usually. I apologize. Where are we going though? Door. There is a door. Okay. My PC is gonna be tanking because it's raining again. Ask. ASX. You got the dance emotes in chat, thanks.
The journey
Okay.
to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
I mean, up there looks like A's. So the red glow. X's. Okay, there's an X here somewhere. I mean, that's an X, right? Maybe I have to get it at the opposite direction. I was going to say you're already up in the lands between. Very true. I try. Ah, there we go. Come on. There we go. One. I need the A and an S. If I was an A and an S, where would I be? Almost spells ass. Did you know? I'm only missing one letter and it would spell ass.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to hell,
Next
you
to
may
another
find
S in some
guarded by a
pants.
giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Are we gonna run into Brunhilde? TLB! Welcome to chat, TLB. It's time to spin that wheel, everybody. Oh, I might have asked my OBS to do too much then.
Including the bow tie.
Yeah, it's cool. Bow ties are
Got a
cool.
little bit of
This from the
lag.
man in the bow tie.
Bow ties are cool.
Rabbit!
Bow ties are cool.
Here's one. Bow tie. Get rid.
Bow ties are cool.
Not feeling the purple. Not feeling the grey. Darker pink. Yeah, that's the ticket. How we think? What do we think? Attack Chimken as well? Wow. Okay. We're gonna do another new one. We've done that one. We are gonna do this. There we go. You attacked me. You attacked me real nice. And the ears and the bow tie appear before everything else. I'm hearing crinkly, boys. What am I focusing on? Ah. Okay. Thank you. Stairs now exist. That's important. Nice little bit of puzzle solving to carry us through. I do find I'm intermittently going back and forth between speaking a lot while playing this game and being dead quiet, which isn't the best for when streaming. Okay, S is somewhere. S, 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 S. If I was an S, where would I be? It's definitely an S shape there, but maybe I'm not far enough round.
Senua.
Ah! S. S is done. Now we are missing A. One. Can I go over here? Why do I want to go over there though? That's concerning. Go. Oh, there's a thingy, mabob. Let's go down here. It's story time with that tombstone. I like these. They tell you little stories. I skipped a couple yesterday and I've immediately regretted it.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
I love the way that Druth died and is still just hanging out. I mean, I am in hell, which kind of makes sense, but still. Where are we going along here? This is concerning. Also, after playing this, I'm really considering buying a Titan outfit. A Titan? A tartan outfit. Can somebody tell me if that's a good idea or not? Because I'm undecided. Nice pair of tartan pants. Do it. Thought you were in space. Definitely not space. Somebody in the Discord the other day told me to buy a tutu and some overalls. I know why. Curvy, you know those chickens? Curvy Little Fox posted some chickens in the Discord. One was wearing a set of overalls and one was wearing a tutu. And now I'm really concerned somebody I know is going to mail me a tutu and some overalls to wear on stream. Not necessarily together, but I feel like that would be a bit of a look. Like I feel like that would be like no one would be able to question my sanity if I was wearing a pair of overalls and a tutu. Oh, that couldn't be more obvious. You'll never find it, they say, directly in front of the thing that I'm trying to find. Is there a quick way down from here, or am I now going to have to walk? I feel like you could def rock tutu overalls. Definitely. Nice pair of suspenders on the top, overalls on the bottom. Does anybody know where I can get a 42-inch waist tutu? Asking for a friend. There was a discussion a couple of months ago where I was looking for a maid's outfit and I never found one. to accommodate my girth, which is the polite way of saying I am large. Touch the door. That doesn't look like a fight bridge at all. Oh, especially if they are like rainbow tie-dye overalls to match the tutu. Yeah, definitely. TLB, I just hydrated, but for you, I'll hydrate again. I managed to take a screenshot then exactly when the lightning struck, so all I got was a white square. Let's run. Why am I walking so slowly along this bridge?
It's opening.
What is it?
It's coming. That song again.
Is it? Is it? Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
Holy shit!
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
How do I fight that? That's the size of a building. Oh, okay. I keep running into games where I'm just fighting giant. But does everybody like dolls' faces? Because that was a
Stormy
doll's
seas
face.
and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before.
Broke your sword, it did, yeah.
They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye.
Lachlan with the contribution. Yeah. Reminder, everybody, community channel point goal, get donating.
Even when awake, and we only see what our
I think
inner
we're about
eye
halfway there
creates
for me to do a 4-hour only upstream.
Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares.
You have to want it,
Maybe
guys.
that's why people
4
feel
hours
seeing
of me
world
losing
through
my
our
shit.
eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be? Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. Dare.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, song.
It's not real.
I wonder what the relevance of she did that to herself. What's the relevance of scarring herself like that with the sword?
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead. Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Sam?
No, it's not. It's a trick. She knows he's here. It's a trick. He's already dead. You know he's here. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Dylan, is that you?
Please.
My biggest concern is he sounds like did anybody who watched Game of Thrones in chat, do you know which character I mean when I say Ramsay?
It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind.
The guy with the dogs in Game of Thrones. That's what that guy sounds like, and he's creepy as hell in that game, in that show. We're at 44k, guys. 6 more K channel points and I'll have to play that game for 4 hours. Oh no. I've got a bad feeling. The atmosphere though. Nice beach. Who doesn't like a nice beach, am I right? How does the beach look? Pretty damn beachy. Son of a beach. It's practically guaranteed, if not tomorrow. I mean, that'll be what I'm doing next weekend, maybe. I wonder if Dillian taught her how to sword. Looking at the ghost that seems to be sparring up ahead.
It's Dillian. He's gone. You were too slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you?
I will make sure once the community goal is hit that I announce when it's going to happen, so everybody can be pre-prepared. I expect people to be present
See, there's nothing to follow.
to watch me slowly descend into madness like this game. See, the rot is above my elbow now. If I die repeatedly, it's going to touch my brain and I'll turn into a cauliflower. I still can't get over the fact that this game is 6 years old and it looks like this. Imagine if the new Star Wars game looked like this.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren
I'm walking again.
and lonely.
I thought that was scripted and then I realized I wasn't holding the button down. I'm sorry. I'm just taking ages to get through this zone. It's because I'm just, like, going for a nice gentle walk and listening to the audio. I mean, there are worse things. I'm very curious about the Jedi ghost that's sword fighting.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's pointless. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. There's the tree.
There he was,
Where is
the lone figure of a boy.
He's there. Under the tree.
His sword lay under the shade of a tree.
Come on, you have to.
She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him.
Where is he?
The gloom lifted,
He's there. Under the tree.
and for the first time in years, she felt
Come on, you have to keep.
a ray of hope.
Does anybody else really want to learn proper sword play, or is that just me? I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to be able to do the movements properly.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try.
I'm walking too far away from that rune thing again. Just triggered it and walked away. I don't know why. Sometimes I listen to them, sometimes I don't. There's another one. Well, listen to this one, promise.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night...
Hot dog poisoning.
Hot dog poisoning raided my stream with 2 viewers.
The lovely hot dog poisoning. How's it going, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Let's give you a good old shout out. 1, hot dog poisoning. 2, please go and follow my friend Hot Dog Poisoning. They are a member of the community, play Elden Ring a lot. Basically any From Software game in my experience. And it's a good time watching their content. It's going well, though. I was probably too tired to stream tonight. Thank you. No problem. Hello, grandchildren. Hello, Granny. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. And thank you for the first-time chat. I appreciate you. We were talking about swords and sword ownership, so I'm just going to scroll back up the chat a little bit. Picks know how to use swords from birth. I don't think that's true. Firewalker's got some swords. I've got some swords. I'm not sure I can show them on stream in terms of service, but they're behind this screen. Training swords specifically. You'll need your own helmet, gloves, and jacket, though. Nah, I'm hard. I can sword fight without an helmet, gloves, and jacket. Them's the expensive bits. I can imagine a good helmet is expensive considering the amount of metal that must go into that. I got to learn some historical sword fighting, very basic in high school, because I volunteered with an educational group that went to a local Ren fair. That's cool. UK doesn't have Ren fairs. I would love to go to a proper Ren fair one day to like experience something like that, but it's not something that we just have here. I've got 2 sets of fencing equipment as well as some polypropylene training weapons. Sky, you and me. Sword fight at dawn. You in? Hot Dogs is here. I'm just catching up on chat. I've also tickled with the idea of idea of bladesmithing. That's cool. What game is this? Senua's. It's about Vikings and going to hell.
What happens?
I'm going to assume it's up here. So down, is this the beach that we were just on? Am I being a lemon? What's down here? This is, yeah, it's a loop. Okay, that's fine. As long as it's a loop, I needed to check. I am a melon. 2 nice 2 concepts I'm interested in. Going to hell and Vikings. Well, this person is the main character. This is Senua. And they are a Pict, and they are basically going to Viking hell to rescue their boyfriend. That's the best summary I can give of this game so far. I will say for the new people that have just joined with the raid, this game is quite triggering for various reasons. If you are bothered by depictions of mental health related stuff and psychosis, I invite you not to hang around. You don't have to stay and hang out on my account. I want everybody to be okay and happy. So if you are bothered by that sort of thing, please feel free to not be in chat anymore. And I appreciate you for just being here anyway. Let's touch the big ominous red door. I feel like that's the one I need to press. I'm gonna go to the toilet, BRB. Okay, that door doesn't work. Let's touch it again just to check. No, it definitely doesn't work. Okay, one more. Okay, 100% it's causing problems. It's too loud. It has a happy little tree in the middle. It does have a happy little tree. Am I meant to be... I think I might need to be down there. I'm coming at this too quickly. This time I'm running though, that's personal growth. I'm not just walking dramatically through the environment. I need a new sword. That man broke my last one, and now what happens if I get attacked by one of those burly men? I swear this person, she moves like a boxer though. The way that they've modeled her character is really interesting when you sidestep, because if you just see the like the bobbing of the arms, it's like, you know. Not that I know anything about boxing. It looks good. We're about 10 minutes out for an ad, chat. 1 whole hour down. Oh god. Boats. I'm phobic of boats. I'm not phobic of boats, that would be silly. Yeah, you can actually walk here, that's fine. We're working towards Dylan on the tree. Why is my face so disproportionately itchy all of a sudden? Ah. Oh, Curvy. My hair clips and my whiteboard cards arrived. So next time I stream, not tomorrow, Saturday, you might be able to have your name in my beard. Grunt.
Day after day.
There we go.
Watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance. Wishing those fleeting moments of
You
life
sexy
would
man.
stretch out
Hi.
to last
Hi, Leek.
forever.
How's it going?
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Calling a plan pure of blood is very interesting. As a turn of phrase. A plan being pure of blood is quite cool. Oh wow, that was fast. It was fast. They weren't meant to be here till Wednesday. I was surprised. I'm gonna get super glue out and I'm gonna stick things to other things. It's going well. How's the game going? This game is extremely good. The fact that it was made like 6 years ago just blows my mind in terms of how it looks. It plays very well. The sword play in it is cool.
It's a trick.
My next wish were... Your next wish is world peace. I don't think I can buy world peace on Amazon for you, Kirby.
You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just...
What would I search for on Amazon to buy world
How does
peace?
he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same.
Would the world be at peace if I bought everybody
See
gummy
the world
bears?
through eyes anew.
And not just any gummy bears.
Dance with
Those 100-kilogram bags of gummy bears that if you go onto Amazon, read the reviews for, it's just a bunch of people that ate and ate 1 kilogram of gummy bears in one sitting and started crapping their pants. Peace in world peace, real peace for world earth.
Just like he does.
Those are definitely words. I'll make the recommendation, Makeshift. Do not try and order a girl on the internet. I mean, I'm sure like legitimate services like that exist, but make sure it's not like a front for actual human trafficking and the person wants to be there. Probably frog, since Dolly is your whole world, but
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and...
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
Me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here!
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone!
You will die here.
No!
And all your suffering will have been for nothing!
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
The light by the tree. Can you see him? You want to believe it, but it's not real. Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
How do I get to the tree? 3 minutes till an ad, chat. Everybody who's not subbed, prepare your butts. You're probably going to get an Audible advert, or what else do they advertise on Twitch? Audible. I think I've seen an Amazon ad, which would make sense.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
It's not a happy story, if you can't tell. Another one of those things over on the beach. I see you! How close do I have to be?
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death.
Am I about to get Sigmund's sword?
Sigmund calls to his sister to come out, so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire.
Yeesh.
Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
I mean, Druth's still dropping facts even after death. Though again, it's hell, he's probably not officially dead. But I was half expecting him to not talk to us anymore, and he has continued. Well, that doesn't look ominous at all. Nice and concerning. Go into the cave, you must. Oh, it's got a sword in it.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it. Don't take it.
Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the shards. What's the shard? Find it. It's the metal runestone.
Okay. Puzzles, everybody. More puzzles. And back, Uru. Welcome back.
There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus.
Uru yourself.
Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer. What can you see?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword,
Chimken.
Tyrvi.
That one.
Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial.
We're on a different beach. Son of a beach.
So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Up to bed. Have a great rest of the stream, Bombre. Take it easy, chat. Big love. Thank you, Lachlan. I appreciate you so much. You're pretty cool, you know. There's a lot of story going on. I'm going through vast bits of me not speaking, which is actually wonderful because I've had a sore throat all day. Think of the key treat. The big water bottle is now out. I heard wings. I heard big wings. Maybe it was just the flag. I'm sure going into a burial mound in the concept, like the actual, like realistic hell, is a good idea.
Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch.
Take the torch? I could hit people with the torch. Take the torch.
This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
How big can it be possibly be in here?
I'll find him.
Doesn't sound like he's having a nice time. Also, I was on top of a hill and I have not gone downstairs. How is this going so far?
Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Dun dun dun. You get the feeling Druth was burnt at the stake. Though, of course he was, because he was entirely in the section where the entire village was on fire. Not necessarily at the stake, but he was set. He was crispy Druth. That was a silly question.
You don't know what they might do. Turn back.
Don't touch the walls. You don't know what they might do.
To keep going. If you go down there, no one can save you. It's too scary.
I can hear him.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead.
It is dangerous to wake the dead. So you should go push all the buttons and flip all the levers, touches all the walls because you're not the boss of me? Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen. It's getting louder.
I'm going to continue to go left. Because...
Senua, follow the voice. You're nearly there. Dillian's voice. It's him. He's going to
Alright, tell her not to touch the walls.
the voice. Find him.
It's curvy. They're not going to touch the walls. They're going to lick them. Curvy, stop licking the walls.
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find another way. Think. Focus. Use your mind. Where's he gone? He's disappeared. You let him slip. You don't recognize it. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it. Yes, you do. You know where you are. She doesn't. Listen for his voice. Listen. Dillian. Where are you? Listen for his voice. Dillian. She can't hear him. It's not him. It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick.
He's not here right now to tell me nothing, so I'll lick the walls if I want, thank to. Oh, they're now using their 3D audio so I can follow the screams. That's lovely. Do the snozzberries taste like snozzberries? They do.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian. What's happening?
Quiet.
It's not even going.
He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
That's not Dillian. That doesn't sound like Dillian. What's in there? What is it? A secret room. Boss. How do you get in there? How does she get in there? Maybe you can't. There's no way in. Find a way. There has to be a way. Find a way. There's always a way.
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Continues to walk towards it anyway. I'm going this way because I can see something glowing ominously red. Whatever it is, better not kill me.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Who gets dead? It's stupid, spoopy in there. I wouldn't be able to. Do you remember all the turns I took? I would never be able to find my way out.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
Nobody's buying that.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it.
Dad.
In my own way.
Imagine something. Imagine for a second somebody at this time saying dad as opposed to father. I'm sure they weren't saying father either, but you know what I mean? Dad, it sounds like such a modern word.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
I mean, good on her. One down. Few more to go?
It's done. You did it, but there's more. Keep going.
How are we doing for time? Oh, we've got plenty of time. We're flying.
There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy. You're getting tired.
Will I get down there? I'll go all the way around?
It's too much. Have you got the energy?
Oh, I can jump, that's fine.
Just got the energy. No.
I've got the energy, stop telling... I'm going to start talking to the voices in my head. Shut up! I'm fine. I've got the energy. We'll just blame the translator because they wouldn't be speaking modern English either. Well, true. They'd be speaking Viking? Norse, I suppose the technical term would be.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness, there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Still like Druth. Druth is best boy.
Where am I?
It's a shame here. I think he's like a mental construction of a person.
Who's there?
Can you hear me?
Dillian.
I'm right here. Can't you see me?
No. Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts. Tell me what you feel.
The breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from. The voices.
Yes, you can.
They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
I can't go on. Dillian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
I'm trying to decide whether or not she was like actually was she having visions of some kind, or was her father beating her and this was all like a trauma response, that like the manner in which she deals with the world is a trauma response, which arguably I should have put a trigger warning up for before I said that, because that was a lot. I can't decide if this is like a story. Yes, she's in the... It's very Alice in Wonderland-y, which I dig. I really like Alice in Wonderland as a... But I'm in the same way Alice in Wonderland works. I'm concerned that this is all a figment of her imagination, and it's caused by trauma related to her father.
Use all of your senses.
Hmm.
Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it.
Deep. Don't drown.
I've reached the water.
Good.
It does seem likely.
That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me that the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. You're no coward. He proved that to me in the warrior trials. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your bet. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. We need people like you.
Now, the bodies have arrived.
I'll do my best.
Do not trip on the corpses. Is that a dude with a scythe?
I know what you're thinking. He's not really here.
Right, those are statues, it's fine.
Past in this place. So she's forced to relive it.
I'm not about fighting people in what is meant to be like pitch black darkness, because that's just sort of terrifying.
There is a house.
In New Orleans, they called the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. 'Cause God, I know. Oh God. What the fuck is that? Small side note when you can. But have you played We Happy Few? I have not. We watched somebody play We Happy Few when it was like its basic sort of like beta components, and they ruined it at full release based off what the game looked like then and what the game ended up being from my experience. I'm not sure it had the best launch. I could be wrong in that sentence as well, but I think it had some glitches when it eventually launched, which sort of put me off. I was really hyped for it, and then the final product was not what I was expecting it to be based off the footage I've seen.
I see you quietly move past it, one step at a time.
The hell even is that? Actually walk over here and bump into the table. Why do you ask, Kirby, though? Out of curiosity. I'm not about this thing whose entire body seems to be breathing. Okay, so I played it, I think, a year after it came out, and its story felt pretty similar to Ignore the Bad and Wonder. Okay. Maybe I should give it a look. I know maybe it's improved since launch. I don't know. They had all sorts of, like, it was going to be a survival game when it originally was in early access. And I think it lost a lot of those components. Am I too close to you? No, I'm fine. I thought it was going to eat me and it didn't, so that's good. Yeah, it's definitely more of a single-player story adventure game. Yeah, so when it was in early access, it had survival components tied to it. Or at least that's the impression I felt where it was going, and it didn't. And I think at one point it was meant to be procedurally generated, and I can't remember. I know a lot of people were disappointed, let's put it that way. Oh god, there's loads of them! The hell's that about? Where are we going? Head towards the fire. Senua, wake up! I don't like this. Senua, wake up! Don't walk into the fire. I'm trying really hard not to. Hey, hello! Gotta wake up, gotta wake up. It's like, has anybody seen footage of Sons of the Forest? Because it's like those monsters in that. Oh! I think that was close. I got the impression that that was close. Oh god, there's so many. Look how many feet it's got. Look at all those feet. Is it coming this way? I'll walk into whatever fire I want. Don't walk into fire, Sky. What have I told you? That's it, Sky. Your walking privileges have been revoked. You need to butt shuffle everywhere you go for the next 24 hours. Like, on your butt. Sit down, scooch. You know? I mean, it's your choice to take on those consequences. I don't particularly want to fight one of these large potato-shaped men. It doesn't seem like a good experience to be had by everybody. And then we slowly creep through the big large doorway.
I think I'm in a house.
I could be fireproof. You don't know. I'm pretty sure you're not. In the same way that Watson the carrot isn't immortal. There are lots of, like, in our community, there are people that keep making these outrageous claims that can't be proven. Like, are you going to set yourself on fire voluntarily for us to prove that you're fireproof? I don't think so. Watson says they're immortal all the time. I just don't think it's true. Like how I'm not actually a dragon. Confirmed. Like, I had my suspicions, Makeshift. But, you've now confirmed it for me. Thank you. Do not fall in the fucking hole. If you fall in, it'll eat your soul. I don't like the balance mechanic in this game. Fuck! There we go.
Well,
You put some face then, Chimken!
Don't turn back.
Thank you. I have pants on. I have a stunning pair of harem pants on. They are frog green. Adtherian or otherkin? I don't know what that means. Oh, I don't like the way the surface of that water looks. Chewy water. Who doesn't like chewy water? Oh, there's lots of them down here now. And there's a bunch of bodies in the air. I don't want to touch one of these potato men. Oh my fuck, what is happening right now? Don't put your mouth in it, you silly woman. This is how you get diseases. This is how you get like some sort of like sepsis.
is that you?
Basically, a person who inside is also of something not human, commonly foxes or cats or something. Okay, I did not know. Yeah, fair enough. I did not know the description of what that was. Is this the end? Because I'm kind of done with these big inflatable potato men. They're like wacky waving arm inflatable tube man, but scarier. Go into the light, Senua. It's probably the one time we'll tell you to go into the light, Senua. No foxes here. Turns out I'm in fact not a chicken. Did you know? I've completed the blindness challenge.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
That's 2.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
I just get...
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
I just have this nagging feeling that this woman sleepwalks and that's it. And they, like, ostracized her and made her this way.
The soul will never be lost. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test.
Like, I have this nagging feeling. I'm beginning to see more stuff where it's like, actually, yeah, they sleptwalked, so she woke up in the middle of the woods and doesn't know how she got there. Like, that could totally happen to somebody in real life. I know people who that's almost happened to in real life, not in the middle of the woods, obviously. That's that thing already. Last shard, though. How long have we got? We've got half an hour to do this puzzle.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Nice.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels... It doesn't feel right.
What is this place?
It's creepy.
Okay, what we've had...
It feels wrong. It feels
Yeah.
strange.
This area is going to be the green sticky area, I feel.
Where are we? Turn back.
Get covered in
This is
goo.
wrong. This has to be wrong. There he is. There he is.
Dillian!
The light. Go towards it.
I don't want to fall in green goo, please.
Follow him. Don't let me disappear.
Oh no, it's goo.
It's a test. Like
I think it was good for your skin. I don't.
Dillian will help me.
I don't feel good about. I don't feel good about this. Just a nice spa day. Yeah, people would pay thousands for this.
Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water... She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister.
It's an illusion.
She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like them.
The bridge. It's broken. Fix it. You have to fix it. How are you going to fix it? You can't get to the house until the bridge is fixed. You must. You have to get to the house. You have to find Dillian.
I like that they're bringing in these puzzle mechanics from those previous bosses at this point. That's quite... I'm glad that... Like, I like this as a thing. Bridge now fixed? No. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate you, TLB. How's it going? Are you having a good day? How's my little internet niece doing? Snips. Cat niece. Internet cat niece.
That's it. You did it. She did too. It's not done yet. Just a small piece of the puzzle. You found a way to climb the tower. The ladder. Quick. What now? You can see it. Aligned to the truth. The bridge.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farm hands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Call the police, I'm being pursued by a moon. God damn it, moon. Okay, so I went through this and then over to the other one and then the tower's fixed. So what happens if I do... No, the tower's not getting any better. What happens if I go through this a second time? Nothing. Hello, yes, I'd like to file a restraining order on the moon. Show it what you learned in your moon jujitsu class. How's that meme come up twice in 2 days? Fly me to the moon so I can kick its fucking ass. Let me show it what I learned in my moon jujitsu class. In other words, I am stumped. In other words, baby, kiss me. In my heart and soul, and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I've just broken the puzzle. I need to get this arch to unlock that goddamn door. Senua's mother probably was a massive bore. You thought I was going to say something else. Okay, so that's fixed the arches. Let's go up this ladder again. I'm pretty sure... Like, this doesn't help. I need to get down there. Is it literally a jump? Am I an idiot? No. Like, there's a ladder on this tower that I figure I have to get to, which made me think I had to fix it, the other tower, using the arches. But I've fixed it and it doesn't seem to go anywhere now. Over. Doesn't seem to be anywhere to go.
Until you get to the house. Before he disappears, Senua.
Ah!
To get in.
Did I go through this one already? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. That unlocked the way in. So it's something to do with this over here. And I'm sure there's a logical way to proceed at doing this, but I'm not seeing it. So let me sing. I break it. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. That's gonna be mine and Dolly's, one of mine and Dolly's wedding songs. In other words. Please be true. Did you clip my terrible singing? Really, really, Kirby, really. Like, it doesn't matter if the door is sealed there, but... What is that? It was beautiful and punny. Thank you. I do try. I don't try. If I tried, people would laugh at me for trying, right? God, there's 2 of them. I will allow it. Oh, my brain. Don't. Okay, so the door is open. So what happens if we go over here? It was longer than 30 seconds and I wanted the pig joke. Am I missing something really goddamn obvious? This is what happens. I got 20 minutes to finish this puzzle. Am I just really dumb? Is there a jump here that I'm just not seeing? I don't think there is, you know. I think I'm not seeing something. That opens that door, so I can leave. Have you tried cleaning your eyeballs? I have to do that from time to time. All joking aside, I legitimately have to do that on a daily basis in the morning. Because I have all sorts of problems tied to my eyesight. One of them is that my eyelids don't work correctly, so sometimes I get ulcers in my eye. Because the eyelids don't get rid of the natural oils on my eyeballs particularly well. So I do actually have to clean my eyeballs, which is as fun as it sounds. Which is not very fun at all. Oh, that's not fun at all. Yeah, baby shampoo is fine. You get used to it after a while. Once upon a time, I was a man that couldn't put eye drops in to save my life. I hated them so much. And now I have to do it on a daily basis, so I can't really hate them. Part of me thinks that having that closed is necessary for some reason. And I don't quite... What am I missing? They don't have any medication that can help. I take 3 types of eye drops. And really baby shampoo and cotton buds is the most efficient way to do it. What am I missing? The answer? Okay, smart ass. What's the answer? I bet you don't know. I bet you can't be like, oh my god, this is the solution, Chimken. Can you? Did I just not rummage around effectively enough? Is it up these stairs? No, this is the bridge. All of the bridges floating up there. It's going to make large grunting noises for the next 15 minutes until the stream finishes. Ugh. I can't believe it's not to do with these two, and I just can't get the orientation right in my brain. So currently that's what summons the stairs. So that needs to be active, right? And then I come over here. Got some corpses. What did you say again?
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside
a death
the house
moon
and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. That is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Beware. Hang on. Has that had a roof on it when I've gone through one of the others? I tried to Google and got no clear answer. Did going through one of these fix the roof, or am I having a moment? I might be having a moment. Nope. I mean, it's very clever the way that it does this, but I'm infuriated. I think I'm just straight up missing something. I don't have a map at all, do I? No. I apologize for my yawning. It is very unprofessional. Long day at work, you know? You know what that's like, chat? Nothing. 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 Climb into the moon. And let me smoke a... Have you gone through both gates? Look, one gate, I'll go through this gate. And then I'll run over here. And then I'll go through this gate. And then I'll go over here. And go through this gate. Now I've locked myself out. So, back through that gate. Nope, broke it. Broke the puzzle. I'm gonna go back through that gate. Unless it's just a case of running a figure of 8 and just triggering them. Nope. I actively don't... This seems to be doing two things. It seems to be manipulating the door and manipulating that fence. If this is doing something else, I'm not seeing it. Because there I'm now sealed in, and the bridge, I can't go anywhere up there. Have I gone... Am I going crazy? Why is this now not... Okay. That's now... So... Okay, so I DM'd a video guide if you want. I might. We're quite close to the end of the stream, so if I can't brute force it, I'm at least at a natural stopping point for next time I play. I don't want to listen to a video while streaming. It's difficult to then, you know. I'm going to change tactic. I'm going to go through. Let me go through. And then we go through. Nothing. And we go through that way. And we go through that way. Fly me to the moon. I am beginning to lose my mind. I am so confused right now. If the... Sort of just trying to brute force it at this point. I'm into the moon. And let me beat its fucking ass. Let me... I am color me confuddled, chat. Unless it has something to do with this other gate over here, but this just opens access to over there. Like, what does that do? If I go this way, yeah, all this one does is get rid of that platform that gives me access to the other... That bee that just flew past my ear in game upset me spiritually. So, go through the gate. Go through the gate. Okay, so we're arriving in the area, right? We're walking over here. There's nothing else. There's just a lake. And then we go around here, and oh my god, you can't get up the bridge. So what do? We go down here. And then we have a quick look around. That just takes us back to that other pole. Can I knock on the door? No. I feel like I've broken it somehow. Oh my god. Okay, fuck it. This will be on my first instance ever of on-screen video solution watching. Okay, walk through. Oh god, it's IGN! It's 10 minutes long. Access denied, age is content restricted. Go through the gate. Moving onwards, you'll find the bridge is gone, but you can make out one you saw on the bridge to hell, meaning you'll keep moving past the broken bridge to another illusion to get. Skip through it to make the barricade disappear. Beyond that is yet another gate. So we've arrived. We've arrived, and the barricade has gone. That's fine. You can I can't get the video to play even. Go through the gate to open the doorway, then double back to the previous gate to go through it again to seal the barricade, leaving you the open door. So what we want is the barricade sealed and the open door. That's fine. So the door is now open. Go back through and you'll find the walkway up to one of the watchtowers. Once you climb it, head out to the bridge to look at the broken bridge below and put it back together. What? Do I have to just... Am I a dummy? I don't understand. I'm a dummy. Do. I mean, I'd got the solution like 9 times. I just haven't looked at the right spot. Okay, all it took was cheating, chat. All it took was cheating. I mean, it's like there have been 2 bits like that the entire game. There was that left turn that I straight up didn't see, and that. Okay, hopefully we can finish this puzzle before the end of the stream. In fact, I'm gonna get back to the area with the tree and the sword, and then we're gonna call it a night. I wouldn't call using a guide cheating. I feel like that's the definition of cheating. Like, there's a solution. I looked up the solution. That's cheating, right? I had an unfair advantage of people without said guide.
Senua! Come to me!
Come to me. Come to me, Senua.
I'm right here!
Are you in there?
Oh, God.
Come out if you are.
You have to find him. The room. What is it? It's too loud. What's that sound?
Dillian!
A win is a win, is a win. One second while I snooze the upcoming ad.
Dillian, go to him. Dillian, go to him. He's trying to save you.
Is game happening? Oh God! I was alt-tabbed! That's my own fault. That's entirely my own fault. I was alt-tabbed, delaying an ad. I should have paused it. Ignore that. That didn't happen. Promise. The fuck is happening now? We have to find this. I guess we have to find the shapes whilst being pursued.
It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. You'll die. It is. Go towards it. Run. Focus. Find it. Focus. Focus. Run. Run. Run now. Run. It's not safe here. Run.
What is it?
You don't run. Your sword. You came through the wrong door. Where's your sword?
I'm really unclear on what I'm getting chased by.
You can't defend us. It's Dillian. Find it. Where's Dillian? Where are we? It's not Dillian. It's not safe. I feel unsafe. Where is it? I'm not safe. You're dying. You're lost. You're dying. This is what death feels like.
God, these voices in my head are a downer. Two more.
Where are they, Senua? Where's Dillian? Where are you? Don't let it see you. Don't get lost. Don't let it see you. Come on. You'll start to burn. Going. You'll burn. There it is. Move away.
What should I do?
Where's Dillian? Where is he?
This is taking too long.
Can you hear him? You're lost.
2 more rooms.
You have to find them, Senua.
Where are you? You're lost.
Where are they?
This all looks the same.
The light.
Go towards it. Find it. Focus. Focus. Look. One more to find. One more.
One more.
Done, Senua. find the other symbol, you're lost. Look at you. Where is he?
Oh. Let's see it. Is that... No, that's a new one.
You've got them. You have them. Where's the door? You have to find a way out. Find the gate. Get out. Run.
Back to the building, back to the building.
Don't let it see you, it's coming. Move away. You're lost again.
Back to that original building. I am so lost right now. Fucking run! There's a creepy on fire man coming. Fucking leg it!
I can't find you!
I don't like this at all. I hate games that pursue me. Get off there, touch the door with your face. Complete the Swamp Shard Challenge! Oh, why is it always things chasing me? Looks like the ghost of your past.
Senua! Senua! What happened?
Fly me to the
They're
moon.
blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed.
You're not cursed, Senua, you're just crazy.
What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people.
Good people, but they're scared.
Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
I like Dillian.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one
They're
minute.
taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have.
Okay, we're going to touch the sword, and then we're going to call it a night.
Gods, not to you. They're eating you from the
Let's get to the next zone with. We're going to get to the next zone with the sword.
Crush it. You think they want your body, they want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it. The memories were yours, but they're the gods now. Nothing is yours anymore. Dillian's disappearing with your memories.
Oh, I missed an entire shard? Is there a shard that I missed? But I... Oh. Was that... Is that an additional one? Or was that one... Okay, well that answers my question. Next stream we'll finish the we'll finish this shard. I think I came up to this one and it had no symbol. Excuse me. Okay. Fucking hell, this game. Oh, chat. Oh. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the usual thing. Everybody's very familiar with this whole process at this point, so we'll do it. Sit back, relax, drop your shoulders, and take a minute. I'm glad you exist. This game This game contains a lot of very problematic subjects in terms of psychosis and mental health. I have issues relating to my inner health and my internal monologue, and the entire concept of this game is based around that ill health, mental health, inner monologue. And yeah, I want you to know I'm glad you exist. If you have stayed through through this stream, the length, and are still here, and you've enjoyed it, and I've done something for you in terms of enjoyable content, I'm really glad you exist. I mean, if you've left, I'm also glad you exist. But still, like, if you're still here and you've enjoyed this, great, because I think it is extremely special. It's good to look at. The story is really intriguing and interesting. I'm so hyped that there's a sequel. But it's difficult. It's really difficult. Yeah, I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me. Today's not been the best of days, like people wise, but I'm still here. I have a nice beard. I have a nice Twitch community. And let's just continue to all lift each other up in the way that we do, I hope. Or I hope that people in the community feel like that, because it's something that both me and Dolly work towards. We're trying to produce a very inclusive and just warming and welcoming community for all of our viewers. Insure your pets. Insurance of pets is very important. I don't judge you if you can't afford it, but if you can afford it and are not paying, it will save you a lot of heartache if you do, because me and Dolly would be in some dire financial straits right now if we didn't have cat insurance. So insurance of pets is very important. Please do so if you can. And thank you for helping me do weird shit on the internet, guys. This game is particularly weird. Particularly weird. So never has those words been meant more than when I played Senua's Sacrifice. That's it. I'm segueing, not segueing. I'm babbling. We're going to find somebody to raid. Who is live right now? Is anybody I know live? We are going to raid. We are going to raid. Who are we going to raid? You know who I've never raided before? And I watched them on the regular, and I really like them. They're called Gibbs in Pieces. They're a bit of a... That's a bit rude, Firewalker. On that subject, I'm sending you to somebody called Gibbs in Pieces. They're playing Daisy. I lurk in their community a lot. They're a funny chat. Daisy is zombies and survival and that sort of thing. Very on top of key political subjects. Has a good strong head on his shoulders. So yeah, go into their chat. Drop some raid emotes if you got them. Drop some raid messages if you got them. And we'll see what happens. Guys, I'll be back for Minecraft tomorrow. I promise it will actually be Minecraft, not like today where I switched out the game. I promise. Scout's honor. I was never a scout, but so that's a lie. We're gonna do it though. We're gonna raid Gibbs in Pieces. Gibbs in Pieces. Enjoy the rest of your night. I love you all. I've immediately lost that person. Have they just this second gone offline? Don't forget to tip your waitress, Gibbs in Pieces. Don't forget to tip your waitress. I'm hearing myself. Don't forget to tip Oh, there's a loop. I'm sorry, that was my own voice. God, what a terrible experience that must have been for you all. It's time, chat. Charge.